Well, this week in our In the Garden segment, Taft talks with our garden expert Paul James on how to fight those annoying mosquitoes for 2 News in the Garden.
Good morning, welcome back to In the Garden. Paul and Taft here, and you know, Paul, over the last couple of weeks with all the rain that we saw, there's something that's kind of developed over the last couple of weeks. Mosquitoes and hordes of them.
Skeeters are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and you know, we've all heard the most common way to try and control them is, of course, eliminate any and all stagnant water, standing water anywhere. Wheelbarrows, kiddie pools, saucers under your plants, gutters, that's one area people overlook.
Okay.
Got to check those gutters. Anywhere that there's standing water, and as it gets stagnant, within 1 to 2 days, you will likely have mosquitoes breeding in that water. So you got to get rid of that. There's some other controls I'll show you if you can't eliminate it altogether. But I also want to talk about the fact that there are some friends that can help us.
Okay.
This is a bat house.
Okay.
Actually goes this way because they fly under.
Makes
so
sense.
A bat house, bats eat a lot of mosquitoes. Purple martins, put up a purple martin house, they'll eat a lot of mosquitoes. The way you confirm whether you have bats in your bat house is not to look up, but rather look down, if you know what I'm saying. You'll find some droppings there. But honestly, that's still not enough.
Okay.
I mean, consider the fact that mosquitoes, the ones that hang out around our homes, they have a flying range of about 300 feet. So if your neighbor's not doing everything possible, then you're still going to have mosquitoes in your yard, even if you've done, you know, taken all the steps to try and eliminate their areas they prefer. So then you reach for other things. There are products like this that contain all kinds of oils, citronella oil, garlic oil, geranium oil, and those are natural repellents. So you sprinkle that around areas, particularly if you're hanging out on the patio, you know, put it around the grass and flower beds and stuff. Won't harm plants or pets or anything.
Okay.
There are sprays that contain something called permethrin, and they do a pretty good job. And then you can also reach for, you know, you can always spray yourself with some product containing DEET. Not everyone's excited about that, but it is an effective treatment.
Okay.
Citronella style incense. These are big old long incense sticks that burn about 2.5 hours. So if you're having a party on the patio, put a bunch of them out there. They smell great and they'll help deter the mosquitoes. Citronella candles, of course, is another option. And then here's a product I know you're really keen on.
I've used it before and it works really well.
It's available in the familiar donut shape or as a granular form.
Okay.
This is Bacillus thuringiensis israeliensis.
Wow.
Thankfully, we just call it BT for short.
I like that.
There's several different types of BT that control different pests, but this one is specifically formulated for mosquito control. So if you have one of those stagnant water areas, just toss it in there, and in no time at all, you'll see those larvae start coming up, and they're goners.
It works really well, and so one thing that we're looking at here is kind of layering with things, is trying everything we can from maybe the bats and the purple martins to products, and even keeping the water out of our areas, but there's some other things that we can do that are definitely going to help us out.
There are. I mean, certainly, if you wear long sleeves, I know it's hard to do when it's 97 degrees outside, but that will help a lot, you know, less exposed skin. And by the way, I want to mention, when you've got running water, that's okay, because the mosquitoes will not lay their eggs and the larvae will not develop in running water.
Okay.
It's stagnant water. But yeah, there's one more thing that people completely overlook.
And it's very easy.
It's very easy, and it's the most effective mosquito control of all.
Okay, Paul, I think we know what that one thing is.
This is one of the surest ways to control not only mosquitoes, but flies as well, because neither of them like to fly in the wind. So you set a fan, it doesn't have to be this big, but you set a fan on the patio when you're hanging out, get some good strong airflow, and you won't see mosquitoes or flies, which is great if you're entertaining and have food out on the patio.
So it serves several purposes, not only to get rid of the flies and mosquitoes, but also it helps to keep you cool as well.
This feels really good. We should have started from here. By the way, this is my biggest fan.
Very nice.
You want to see who's got the bigger bald spot?
I don't know. I think you're winning. No, I'm winning.
No, I'm winning.